The fuck do you mean I've fallen and can't get up? Like, actually. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, Lord. Windows noises, my Windows noises. My apologies. Ah, okay. Yeah, but why are you making a life alert joke about me? I'm in my prime, baby. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm beginning now because I want to actually play this, because I was supposed to play it last week and I got fucked over because my disc is like burnt. Like some dude used it to like light his weed or some shit. How annoying, actually. How actually annoying. Some dude probably used a Crash Bandicoot disc to light his weed. How else do you singe a disc on the side? It doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Sure.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Warped! 100% playthrough of Warped? That's actually possible. I could totally do that. Seems Pocopia's actually good. Yeah, but I'm not buying a game key card for $70, so it could be the best Pokemon game ever. I'm not buying a game key card for it.
Free at last.
Didn't we just finish everything? Oh, this is weird.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
Good job, Crash.
None have dared fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you...
Hello, Francisco.
You have failed me twice. Great Uka Uka. It was that infernal Bandicoot. From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow.
Take over the world and you couldn't do it.
The gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet. I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks. And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way.
Maybe I won't die today.
The power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
Yeah, because he's gonna join you. Here's Entropy.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped.
Let's do it. See, this is why I thought Aku Aku was more of a character in the second game, because I remember Uka Uka was like a part of it.
Uka Uka and Cortex
In the weird plot.
This time twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Very nice. This is the one I really played a lot of when I was a kid. So this is like my favorite. Uka Uka is John DiMaggio? Are you serious? So he's fucking Bender and Marcus Phoenix. Alright, there you go, Toad Village. So, just to give kind of a summary for this. Oh.
Crash, crash, crash.
He's a floating head again.
Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look. I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Yeah, so the way this game works is for the 100%, you wait until you actually have beaten the game, so that way you could get the bazooka and the running boots. So, right off the bat, the first order of business is just to beat the game, or just to beat as many levels as possible, pretty much. And then once you get the running boots, you actually start doing the time trials, because that's how you beat the time trials. I think my biggest complaint about this game is just, like... The lag is real on the stream? Or is he talking about on his... Oh, on his computer. Okay. I was gonna say, what? The stream's fine, right? Because I figured out what the problem with my computer was, by the way. I have to reinstall the NVIDIA app every single time I boot it. That definitely cannot be an intentional design with my computer. And it only started recently, so I suspect something terrible is happening. Well, I don't know. Is it lagging for anyone else? Did you give your PC to an oxygenator to fix a printer? Yeah, if you... I don't know, man. You gotta get someone who really knows their shit, or you gotta fix it yourself. Taking the scenic route? Oh, discover a path. Yeah, we're playing this on Xbox, so I could actually get the achievements. Because I already beat this and got the platinum on PlayStation. I kind of forgot for a second I was even playing it on Xbox. This is that weird Xbox One controller where the LT sticks. This is the one that came with the console, and it's always been defective, so, yeah. This controller just kind of sucks. Fortunately, we don't need left trigger for anything in this game. Otherwise, I'd actually be in trouble. Is it possible to get the box gem on the first run for this level? Okay, got the crystal. Not seeing lag? Yeah, okay. Sorry, Viv. I wish there was something I could do. Very nice. I will say, I do think that outside of the racing levels, this is the easiest Crash Bandicoot game. The racing levels in this game are obnoxious, especially the bonus one. Awful. Easily. Any of the vehicle levels and whatever are just kind of ridiculous. Save. And we could still slide, but I don't remember having to use slide jump that much. You know, it's very interesting with some of these, like, platformer trilogies. Yeah, by the way, getting an Uka Uka mask in this level doesn't do anything. It's always very interesting just to see how much they tried to innovate their formulas with their respective trilogies before, you know, they just were like, yeah, whatever, we've done everything. Why would we do any more? We've done everything with our characters. Someone else will figure it out. And then no one else ever proceeds to make games as good as them. Yeah, tell me why I shouldn't be sad and depressed all day. Okay. There you go. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. What time period is this even supposed to be in? How do we have like weird like Atlantean tech? Who even knows? The jump from Sly 1 to Sly 2, yeah, basically. Like, Sly 1 is very much just a straightforward level platformer. Sly 2 has, like, a crazy plot and, like, side mini-games and shit, if I remember correctly. Sly 2 is huge compared to Sly 1. Like, all the sequels are completely almost different to their original games. Like, Spyro 2, Crash 2. Jak 2 might as well be an entirely separate franchise with how much it changes from Jak 1. Jak 1 is a much more, like, in line with this game type of platformer. Jak 2 is like pseudo GTA a little bit. I don't say that to be like mean or, you know, take away from it. They're both good games in their own right, but Jak 2 is definitely made in a completely different mentality than Jak 1. The one anime movie about colonizing Atlantis? No. What was that? What's the weird, like, Disney movies? They have a couple. It's like Sinbad, Atlantis, was it Fate of Atlantis? No, that's Assassin's Creed. I forget what it's called. And then there's that third movie, Road to El Dorado, with the one lady that everyone cosplays and everyone goons to today. Alright, so this is actually a Coco level. And I believe this is the first time that Coco was actually playable. I don't think she's playable in Crash 2, and she definitely isn't in Crash 1. Actually, can we leave? Because if I'm going to get the gem from this is difficult. Yeah, Jak 1 is just like a more traditional platformer, which is why it just feels completely different compared to Jak 2. I think Ratchet is the closest between its games. I think they definitely were the closest. And I have to play more like PlayStation exclusives like Killzone, Resistance, etc. to really get a better idea about it. Stream is stuttering really bad. Is it? Dude, I've literally... Oh, what the fuck? Did it install the NVIDIA app correctly? Oh, no, it didn't. That's why it's stuttering. I didn't finish the install. Oops. Go back. Disable the overlay. There's no drivers. Yeah, I don't know. I have to reinstall my fucking NVIDIA app every single time. It's really, really stupid, and I really hate it. I will not be logging in, though. Okay, well, I don't see OBS panicking, so we should be fine. Are you fucking for real, dude? Oh my god, I hate this. Yeah, unlike the polar bear, which is like a wide box, I feel like Coco's cheetah is like really tiny comparatively. Hello, Beth. Hello, Warlord. Hello, everyone. Was that a stutter? I can't tell, man. I'll look into fixing it now that I know it's something with my graphics card. But I don't know what I'll be able to do, man. Okay, we do not go up so we can get the boxes. Dude, like, that's the shit I'm talking about, man. Like, are you for real? It's right there. This is where I have to lose 90% of my lives are on Coco levels. Dude. Oh my god. I don't know. I'll do my research. I don't know what the fuck is messing with my computer, but you know, who knows? It could just be it's outdated. Apparently, I have friends who are on Windows 10 that don't have a problem. It could just be a me problem, like literally. To be fair, even this motherboard was made for Windows 11. Very nice. Fuck, I didn't mean to. I have to die. You have to jump far for that. That's annoying. You have to jump over him. I did it myself. That's hilarious. I wonder how I'm gonna make this jump. I can't remember this. There you go. Got it. I got it. There you go. Not that bad. For all my complaints about boomers, yeah, right. But I'm going to have to figure out how to fix it. I'm not just gonna fucking I have to figure it out. I know boomers, man. When something's wrong, they are snippy and snappy with every single person trying to help them. And then even when you're helping them, they still don't want help. They just get mad. I already have the new PC. I just have to put it together. Or rather, put more stuff in it. Ratchet & Clank almost feels exclusive, like Evolution's off the same style and gameplay. Yeah.
That's what Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
Very nice. Do you know how much tweaking and shit I had to do? I don't know how many boomers you interact with, dude. Because the amount of tweaking and shit I've had to do with my shit has been insane. Oh yeah, he doesn't come down, does he? Yes, he does! Oh my god, I forgot about that! I literally forgot. He waits and then he comes down. Terrifying. No, but Narg, I have to say, there is something really annoying about spending a lot of money on something just for an issue to pop up that's, like, just out of nowhere. Like, when I was having other issues with this computer, like... I mean, I stand by it. Putting the fucking graphics, the BIOS flash button completely exposed is really fucking dumb. That was profoundly annoying because it took me, like, 2 hours to get my computer to be workable again. That was really fun. Okay. Oh, well, I don't think we can complete this anyway because we need to go on down the other path, right? So we can't even get the 100%. There's a gem path level. I don't think there's as much weird shit in this game as Crash 2, though, by far. Crash 2 is like the pinnacle of weird shit. And Crash 1 is just like flat difficult. I did not mean to do that. Am I screwed? Nope. You're able to do that? How the hell did I just do that? You actually gain more air if you spin. I don't think I ever knew that. Yeah, guess what? You don't have to really do slide jumps in this game, if I remember correctly, so... freebie. Why not? Ratchet & Clank, the game with the inflating boobs with the fertile white cat thing. You know, there's a reason why Top Chat parried the shit out of you, by the way. PS5's disk drive is broken. That sucks. Yeah, nothing like spending a ton of money on something and then it breaks. Nice fancy electronic and then it doesn't work. You know how nice that is? That's just chef's fucking kiss, dude. One of these in one level you have to get taken by. He breaks that, right? Yeah, he does. Okay. He doesn't... Oh my god, he doesn't push the button. Would you believe this shit? He doesn't push the button. He pushes everything else but the metal box. Oh my god. That's annoying. I could have had the box button. We're going back.
Crash, Coco, if you have already retrieved a levels crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the...
Okay, he's telling me about time trials. Not, I don't know. What the fuck is that? Quality control? Fun. You mean you don't daydream about your electronics breaking that you spend tons of money on? That's the thing, like, you could get a launch console or you could get just a normal console and they all could just suck and just not work one day out of nowhere. You're just gonna get left high and dry, basically. Oh my god, that's a slide jump. I should have done that. If only y'all knew how much money I spent just to run this channel over the years. It would make your eyes fucking water. Someone got knocked out of place. It takes discs, but it doesn't read them. Yeah, maybe the laser just isn't aligned anymore. Like, everything else works. Just like when my PS4 would not, like, vacuum in the discs. That was fun. You know, that's the one box I didn't break, by the way. So if I just hit it and taken the hit, it would have been fine. Yeah, I would kill for all of these. Again, Sony owns the IP to most of these, and I mean, unfortunately, Activision owns the IP to half of them. It sucks. I want a new Deus Ex game. You know, they had a great thing going over at Square, and then they fucked it up, and now all they want to do is make fucking Life is Strange. Like, yes, Life is Strange is obviously where all the big money is, guy. Like, what are we talking about? Totally, dude. I did not know you could do that, by the way. That's like eldritch knowledge. What concussed it? Yeah, you might as well take it to an electronics store. I mean, like, I know the PS5, like, because there's not going to be a new PlayStation console for a while. God damn it. There's not going to be a new PlayStation console for a while. He just said how it broke. It just randomly one day it stopped reading discs. More likely than you think, honestly. I had a PS2 because I never had a good PS2 because I didn't get one until I could buy it used myself one day. I had a PS2 that just didn't read discs at all and didn't even do the red shit. It would read them, but it would read it real slow, so the games were unplayable. I've had like 3 PS2s because I could never get a PS2 when I was a kid. And every time I asked, I was told no. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, my GameCube works, but GameCube is just higher quality. Sony consoles are kind of low quality, I'm not gonna lie to you. No, what? I'm getting trolled. I walked through it and it didn't pick it up. What are we talking about with Boneyard right now, dude? Alright, 3rd time's the charm. I will literally stand on the ledge and potentially get hit just so I can pick up the stupid fucking gem that I've already gotten twice What the hell are we talking about? I'm actually getting fucking trolled right now. It's broken, right? Yeah, I don't have to fucking hit it. Why am I even hitting it? Oh, I guess I should have hit that. Yeah, older consoles were just made with better materials. They were just made with better shit. It really is just that simple, I think. Newer consoles are just kind of thrown together. They're just, you know, and then remember, they don't make much money off consoles. I'm not suggesting that they intentionally make low-quality consoles so you buy more, you know, like, oh, my PlayStation fucked up. Well, I have to play 2K or whatever. Like, I just think that the materials they use are just not as good. Older consoles still work for the most part. They just have wear and tear, like legitimate wear and tear. Like 20, 30 years of wear and tear. I think it's a laser issue, dude. I don't think anything's gonna fix it besides someone cracking that fucker open. That's exactly what's happened to me with my Sony consoles. You just have a laser issue and it doesn't work. Or you have an overheating issue in the case of the PS3. And it just actually overheats and just doesn't work. Yeah, that too. Less bullshit in it. Less moving parts, less bullshit. You know, adding hard drives into shit and making pretty much every console into a mini PC definitely had to have had some drawbacks in the grand scheme of things, you know? Ah. I don't have to hit any of these then, do I? I mean, I'll just do it. It's practice. It's like tradition. It's like saying you won't collect rings in a Sonic game. Like, who the hell does that? Fuck, I did not jump. I don't even know what I did. I had a stroke the exact instant I needed to jump. Dude, what in the fuck? I have to hit them myself. If I wait for the T-Rex, or the Triceratops to hit it, I won't be able to do it. That's ridiculous, but whatever. Okay, fine, fine. You hit that, right? Yep. Wait, what? Did I get it? Oh, I picked it up. Oh, okay, I got it and I died, so that counts. Okay, never mind. I'm about to die again. Very nice. Fuck, dude, there's so many. Wait, what? He's supposed to fall over. He didn't fall over there. That's really funny. All right, we might come back to these levels. These levels are unique. But I will say on the PS1, this shit looked really cool, man. Remember, this is the same year as Spyro 1. So as Crash is wrapping up and basically going on to Crash Team Racing and what was the Crash Bash, Spyro was just beginning. And I don't need to tell you, that purple dragon changed my life forever. For good. Did we break everything? Oh, that was a little close. Shit. Good thing it falls off. Thank you. Yeah, I feel for Devin, man. When he's like, I would give anything for it. Or like, you know, he really wishes there was another good one. I wish that too. There was a magic in these PS1 games. You know, the I don't give a fuck. We're not even really trend chasing outside of the genre. And every game just felt incredibly unique and different. And there's nothing like that anymore. And like, sometimes that's nice, you know, when you have a shooter and it plays similar to COD. You know that the mechanics work. Right? You don't have to worry about some weird like Fallout 3 style ADS or some shit where it's not really true ADS. That's kind of neat. Oh my god. But sometimes it's also, you know, it's really just the making games. Games are way too expensive to make and they take too long. I think someone was talking about it, like, you know, a lot of kids these days probably don't feel attached to as many series. Because let's be fair, you know, like you probably have 1 or 2 games in a series come out in your entire childhood. Like imagine being a kid in the 90s and you get to play Crash like every year there's a new Crash game. And then they wonder why people like still ask for more games in these series and they of course never give it to you because fuck you and what you want, I guess. Did we even get the crystal? Sly Cooper's fucked. There it is. Sly Cooper's fucked. Jack and Daxter is beyond fucked. Ratchet and Clank is like, for some reason, the only one that they don't let die. Probably because Insomniac... I don't know, and Naughty Dog's still there. And so is Sucker Punch. They just have them make stupid shit now, so it doesn't count. Sounds good to me. Neo Cortex is fucking Nero. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, it's too many people. It's too much bullshit, man. They don't even need to do all this stuff. And then Expedition 33 and all this shit comes out and it's totally fine, dude. How does this work again? Smack him on the ass. Aren't there lions that come out? Dude, where's Aku Aku? I could use you right about now. Yeah, I agree, Devin. It's just whatever. It's just a bunch of people that want a resume pad. They're not actually interested in making better anything. What is it? For a more powerful belly flop. You don't even have to belly flop at all. 2 of the levels are vehicle levels.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Thank you. What? Why is it floating his head? Oh, it's supposed to do that. Okay. Something about that felt wrong. Alright. We'll save. What is it? Hang 'em high? No, gee whiz. This is Dingo Dial.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was.
This is kind of weird being a disembodied head.
Hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Okay, anything back here? Nope. I don't think Crash hides stuff in the background, right? That's like something Mario does, like occasionally, just to mess with you. I watched a video from one of the old Fallout devs that said the reason games take too long now is down to basic laziness and lack of actual accountability and direction. I mean, the direction part is 100% true. When I made that Anthem video that I could no longer find, that was the #1 thing that I said, is like, well, they make a game and they don't even know what the game is going to be. They made Anthem and they didn't even know if they were going to have flying in it or not until the game was over. They made Concord and they literally made one of the most unappealing meme games I think I've ever seen for such a high budget. And, you know, every single person involved on high level, you know, design on that game thought they had the next Overwatch in their hands, and they refused to probably listen to anyone who told them, no, dude, the reason why Overwatch works is because A, it's Blizzard, and B, it has a lot of things that people want. You know, every person involved at the higher levels of Concord thought they were, you know, cooking with gas. And they absolutely were not. And they probably didn't have any dissenting voices at all. And none of them are like Kojima level where it's okay, because they know what the hell they're doing. Not a single one of you is on the same level as some of the old heads. You know, you'll play a game that's cool or whatever, but yeah. I think that there just are too many cooks in the kitchen. But how do you fix that? I don't think you can. I think the amount of change you'd have to impart would be so grand, it would destroy a lot of fucking job security in the industry. You just have too many people in it. Also, you'd have to fire people who don't really contribute much. You know the ones. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something like that. Like, we talked about this before, obviously, because time is a flat circle. But yeah, they would just have too many people doing too much shit, and it's just inefficient. And then the game at the end of it all is fucking awful. Like, imagine that shit. After all that waiting for a game, 5, 6, 7 years, it's the most mid, like, multiplayer or, like, general, like, whatever slop. And you're just wondering, like, what the hell even happened? How could this even happen? Like, such a big name studio like Bungie or fucking BioWare. How could they ever fuck anything up? You know, this isn't like some generic nobody studio that no one's ever heard of. This is like a top tier grade A studio that knows what it's doing. You could cheese lines by saying in the top left corner they throw cheese if you do. I've never known that. Damn. They left it in the Reignited, which is actually cool. Maybe it's intentional, since they throw cheese, unless that's something that was not in the original, and then they put it in the Reignited. Like, they knew it was a thing, and they didn't want to remove it, because that wouldn't be true to the original. Like, there's more soul in this game made by fucking Toys for Bob and Vicarious than almost any of this shit I played recently, man. Yeah, when they talk about costs and time and stuff, it's just all bullshit. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. You probably hired a bunch of people who really shouldn't be there, if we're being honest. And I don't want to be Mr., you know... Yeah, here we go, Hang 'em High. I knew Hang 'em High was in this. I don't want to be Mr., you know, you shouldn't have that job a lot of the time. But a lot of the time, you just get people on the game, and they just have no desire to make the game better. So if they're not there to make the product better, why are they there, is the real question. And the honest answer is that they shouldn't be. I like how it actually increases your movement speed when on the thing. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Was it? A is drop. Okay. I always get that confused because some games do it completely differently and almost randomly. Oh, now they toss it and you can no longer do it. Okay, that's kind of funny. They've removed it, but they still throw cheesy. They're like, boo, we know what you did in 98. They're gonna release the Cortex files on your ass. Isn't feeling entitled to a private business's employment a bit of a pinko commie thing to say? Well, I think there's a little bit of oh fuck, did I mess this up? There's a little bit of yes and there's a little bit of no, right? Like, I do think I don't want it to become like what we have a lot of times where they just dumpster people. Oh, by the way, I fucked it up. I forget, in this game there's boxes that if you mess it up, they turn solid and you can no longer break them. I forgot about that. That's how those boxes work. By the way, you lose your Aku Aku mask even if you die in a fuck. Oh my, that's so annoying. Yeah, like if they want to fuck up their game, then they can no longer complain when people don't want to buy their product. Like, remember, every action that they take, you know, I get that they shouldn't always exclusively listen to their customers, but remember, every action that they take, every time that they say, oh, well, this doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, right? That has drawbacks, you know, that does fuck with it. I mean, if you want to put your dick in your moneymaker, then, I mean, listen, that's their prerogative, but at the end of the day, like, if it burns them, it burns them. And I'm not even talking about just making a bad game. I'm talking about making a game that should not exist. And like, to some people that's synonymous. I'd like to think that most people here know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I could play a game that's bad and just know that the idea sounded good on paper. And maybe there were some cool moments, but it was like not a great experience overall. I think we all know what I mean. There's gonna be that one actually that's like, no, I don't. Fuck. You have to go through it at once. Oh my god, don't cut my pants off. That might be one of the unique dyes in this level, or in this game. Get your pants cut off. Is that enough? Yep. Yeah, you can tell this game, the boxes are much easier. This is definitely the easiest Crash Bandicoot game. Just the worst part are those stupid race car levels because you have to be fucking perfect in them. Those are the worst. 100%. Like this one. It's not even beating it, it's the time trial, and one of them is really annoying. I can't remember because it's been a long time. Like getting the boxes, I think you get the gem, but you just lose. Like you don't complete the level. You will get bullied by these guys, by the way. Fuck. Exactly like that. These are the hardest levels to 100%. Alright, let's just beat it and then we'll try for boxes. Because you can't turn around. Like, once you drive past something, that's it. You cannot turn around anymore. Damn, how we not beat this guy? What? How do we not beat this guy? What the fuck? Ironically, this is one of the few levels we probably could beat and get the time trial on. Alright, well that time we completely cleared it. Yeah, you want to know what it is? They definitely have focus groups where they're like, oh, well, people bought the last game, so don't worry, there's no way that they'll not buy the next one, so you could just do whatever you want. You know, make the OG characters stupid, dumb, whatever, introduce some new whatever character no one wants, no one likes, right? You know, that's really what it boils down to, you know? Yeah, I don't really like Sly One because of that.
Dingodale's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
And then Dingodale, I guess, is a fan favorite, or they just really liked him, so they brought him back. You think I like Guacamelee all day? Yeah, what is the like stereotypical Hispanic game? It's not 2K. Oh Lord. It's greased. MLB? Neo! FIFA? Isn't that European? Like, when I think Europeans, I think FIFA, Truck Sim, and Counter-Strike. It's like when I think Koreans, I think gacha games and StarCraft. Damn, I thought I went through. That's unfortunate. Dude, I hated Senran Kagura. I thought that shit was boring as fuck, man. Honestly, if I were to play a Dynasty Warriors game, I'd probably go back and play Hyrule Warriors and actually do like all the DLC content I didn't do years ago when that shit was new. Oh, great. Dude, are you for real? Yeah, I saw the Minecraft thing. I don't know why they didn't just make all the blocks. Like, if people mod Minecraft, it's not like there's... Just dump it. Like, Minecraft is like a fuck-around game. Like, I could understand you don't want to just add a billion things to the game and ruin the identity, but if you're gonna offer a choice, like, I don't know why they didn't just make all of them. That didn't sit well with me. Like, I get not just dumping a billion things in a game just because. Damn, dude. You can't really do that in this game the same way. Yeah, you have to slide through it and then jump back on top. And seeing how bad the backlash was, they should have absolutely just been like, okay, let's just put all of it in. Fuck it. Like, why even take the bad PR? Like, at least with, like, Battlefield, they have to, like, test the maps and shit. Like, I kind of get that a little bit more. Right, at least with like pretty much Call of Duty or whatever, like it's there's at least some amount of balancing. Like, who's balancing Minecraft? No, they're never gonna stop it. They should have left Minecraft alone. That's why it became a meme. Fix Bedrock, and now it's Fix Mojang Bedrock. But that's the thing. I stopped playing Minecraft a long time ago, basically. I stopped playing Minecraft back in, what? High school, I want to say? Gem path? Oh, you can't make that jump. Yeah, you have to have double jump. Okay, never mind. Ah, what a troll. Like, I personally just think Sony could have an entire, like, ecosystem of just porting and remastering old Sony games. Since they want to jerk off their legacy so much, don't you think that would be the appropriate thing to do with your legacy? Instead of leaving it to the Astrobot dudes to, like, kind of half reference it? At least port the fuckers. Like Infamous 2 not having a... Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to buy the streaming version of it, which I will not do. So I guess it does exist. I will just not buy a streamable version of a game. Fuck you. Damn. You have to slide jump. Okay, so you do have to do more slide jumps in this than I remember. Especially since it's Microsoft backing it, right? It's not even like it's really Sony, it's Microsoft. Yeah, this is very ancient Egyptian. Some guy with a fucking flamethrower. My immersion is ruined. Okay, we have to come back. The Trident 42 new polished roadblocks aren't bloat. Yeah, but the thing about Minecraft is that it's such a game, it's such a moddable game that like a lot of this stuff just you could just do fast. Like people mod this shit in no time. Yeah, another fucking Coco level, great. No, I could get it. I do hate when companies are like, oh, it'll take us 500 years to do Minecraft blocks. Like, you're not designing a COD map, you're not designing a 14 raid, you're not designing anything that requires balance or effort. You're making blocks in Minecraft. It's Minecraft blocks, homie. This is something like a depressed 25-year-old will do in their free time. Damn! Oh my god, dude. Whatever. I hate these levels with a flaming passion. Probably just jump in like this. Yeah. So I had to land on the second set. Dude, why did... Okay, you know what it is? And I'm leaving. I'm not taking the fucking death there. You know what it is? When the camera curves like that, it corrects Coco around, which I really don't like. It passively corrects her around, so that way you don't... Jump, thank you. You don't actually hit it the way that you should. You have to hold right, but not too right. Because if you're too right, you're going to fly off the stage. If you're too left or just neutral, you're going to curve with the camera. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how they do that. I won't even lie to you. No shit. Yeah, dude, you need so much quality of life, dude. What do you mean? It's hard, man. I overjumped. Oh! Ha! I forgot you could do that. You could launch her off the stage. There's no invisible wall on that. Okay, you don't sprint for this. No, okay. What? Do you see? I hate these levels, man. Thankfully, there was a checkpoint right there. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, damn. Yeah, you really just have to know the entire level. Oh, my lord. I almost jumped over the crystal. Okay, did we get the box gem? Yes, we did. Okay, very nice. I like games that overstay their welcome a little bit. I think that having a game... That's why I like repetitive things in games. I like that sometimes you just have to do shit in a game, and you just do it over and over. I do like that. That's why the Ubisoft formula doesn't bother me as much as some people. I kind of appreciate that, like, a lot of these games, you just have to sit there and just do the same thing over and over again. I enjoy that. It makes for good commentary time. It's also just, like, repeating things that are fun is still fun to me. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. Hallmark example of good gameplay, Metroid Prime.
Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
I think Metroid Prime does a lot of things really well.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
How's this guy work again? He shoots up, right? Oh, you have to bait it. Okay, it's baited. You have to jump that? No way, right? Look at him. You don't have to jump this, right? I hope not. I don't think so. Okay. Very nice. And then the penguin comes and jumps on him, yeah. Penta's revenge, Penta the penguin. Sly Cooper 2, nothing in that game overstays its welcome. I don't know, sometimes... Okay, so you get the double jump early, by the way. Sometimes it's nice when a game overstays its welcome. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't exactly hate it, you know? But that's why I think, like, Metroid Prime is, like, the perfect example of, like, a nice kind of open level design game. But you see, I like games like Assassin's Creed, you know, and that's controversial as fuck. Dynamite, we have to fight, what is it, Entropy, Engine, and then Cortex?
Haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Well, yeah, not Shadows. Like, I'm thinking Odyssey. Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, and to an extent Mirage were seriously some of my favorite playthroughs, and I genuinely enjoyed the fuck out of them. Damn. Yeah, these are supposedly like fake crashes. Oh, whatever, dude. Also, Resident Evil Remake, I think, is a good one. Like, you could just go down the list of my top favorite games. Maybe I should do that. I should make a link tree, honestly. Okay. There you go, buddy. Oh, I thought he could go over it. What the hell? Fake Yoshi can't do shit. Hello, little buddy. Damn. Okay, well, thank you for your help. Thank you for your service. I'm saying quality of life and new game plus unlockable are enjoyable. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that sometimes like higher difficulty could be good for like a sequel and a couple other things as well. But you know, there's a lot of things that go into making a game really fun. It depends on the genre, it depends on who's making it, right? It depends on a lot. I don't think it's a stretch of the imagination to be able to point at almost any publisher in the last decade and be able to point out at least 10 games that they could have done better. I mean, if you guys want, we could seriously do this one day, and it'll be like a cool, like, thought experiment. But you could always find something wrong, I don't know. Like, does Namco need to fucking censor all the fucking new Tales remasters? Of course not. Why would they censor games that have been out for like a decade? It doesn't even make sense. Why has there not been a new Tales game? They used to have Tales games like every 2 years, right? Every 2 to 3 years. Arise was a 2021 game with DLC in like, what, 2022 or some shit? I didn't buy it, but it was there. You know, when's the next Tales game? Oh, fuck. I don't even think they know. I think that's the biggest problem, is that there's just no news on a new Tales game at all. We could be waiting another 3-4 years for a fucking Tales game. Does he hit that? Thank you. Yeah, there's a path somewhere. Oh well. I'm just the opposite. I think games need to know when to retire an idea. An idea overstays its welcome. Slide to it some very odd vehicle segments. 2 missions in the entire game, so they shake it up for a second, then leave. Yeah, it doesn't have to be something consistent, right? That's fine. But I like longer games, you know? I like games that last a while, that you could like sit down and really chew into. No, it doesn't have to be every game, but you know, those action open world RPG games, I like that, where you could like go somewhere, you know, you could get your party to interact and talk and do stuff. I'm a sucker for that. I like my fantasy slop, okay? That's why I'm mad that that's not Dragon Age, so I never really got into it, because that's not what it is. Like, you know how like Final Fantasy 15, like half the game is like you like boy toying around with the homies? Like shit like that, you know? That's the kind of stuff I like. You're kind of just messing around. Like, if the whole game was like that, 15 could have easily been one of my favorite games, by far. If the whole game was exactly that, though. Oop, let me not get hit. Oh my god, whatever, dude. Oh my god, whatever, dude. Sure. Yeah, but Resident Evil games will really have you fighting a fucking military at the end of the game. And that's my least favorite part of it. Like I've already said, my least favorite part of every Resident Evil game is after a point, they just pull back the fucking mask. Like, okay, well, we know what's going on here. You know, it's not really just a cursed village full of hostile Spaniards. It's actually like a secret military front to destabilize the United States, you know? Alright, well, we know what's happening. Wesker's doing all this bullshit. You know, it's just not the same. I'm not saying that makes it bad. Like, those games are some of my favorite games of all time. But there is a little bit of something to be said. When that's kind of like your big end of the game thing, you know? What? What was back this way? You have to go up to hit a box? Yeah, it's always mansion or really inspired first area, creepy but unique second area, basically a military base at the end of the game. Every time. And, you know, it's not bad per se. I'm not dead. Very nice. I don't even think this, like, oh, fuck. You can't be anywhere above it. Wow, that it pulls you in even from the box. That definitely should not happen. So how do you open the boxes down below? Because on these levels you could barely even use any upgrades, so let's go back down. How do you do this? Damn, I couldn't change it. What? No, it's fine. You're not doing anything crazy, man. Have you heard some of my rants? Oh, that's what I think you have to. Can you take this thing back? Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm that hardcore. I might be hardcore about a couple of games I play, but not like a ton. No, it breaks. Wonder if it comes back. I think it's fair to be annoyed that, like, everything is hyper bloated and inefficient and it's ruining your favorite hobby. And I'm beating the fucking level, dude. I don't remember what to do for this. Like, imagine being a fucking Mass Effect fan and you just want a Mass Effect game. You're not even like me and you're like a snooty Mass Effect 1 enthusiast. Like, you just want a Mass Effect game. Well, tough shit. The dudes that brought the original shit to you can't make it. Oh my god, you have to go back now. You know, this is kind of sadistic a little bit, actually. Oh, I can't do it anyway because I have to hit the nitro. Whoops. Well, I don't remember this, but I guess it wasn't that big of a deal anyway. Dude, that's the most disgusting thing I think I've ever heard someone say. Doritos and Sour Patch Kids and Fanta. What, the Call of Duty game just launched last night? Okay, good. We didn't have to go past that. That's disgusting. I agree. No one, dude, when you shit a rainbow in a couple of hours, like, you know why. Like, you can't even complain. You're gonna have the most upset stomach possible. Damn. Damn, I thought I would go right under it. Bro, you gotta eat healthier, man. Trust me, as someone who's been eating healthier, I just feel so much better, like, the majority of the time now. It's so nice. Oh my god. What? Oh, here we go. Dick and balls! I don't remember this level having 2 exits like that, but hey, there you go.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, shit!
Oh, my God.
Mia the Creator 200, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I have to update this. I have a lot more things I need to add. I just have to finish moving clips onto the clip channel, which I've been very, very suspiciously bad about.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Nothing. He has one of the easier boss fights. I think Dingo Dial's harder. Alright, it's high time. Oh damn, I actually made it. I didn't think I would make it. Oh yeah, we do have double jump. Now I'm so used to playing the trilogy where you don't have double jump. I'm like, what the fuck? We finally have it. It helps somewhat. It doesn't. It's not like a huge up. That's a lot true. Okay. Couldn't do that because a few nights ago I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm completely sick to my stomach. Yeah, I do not miss eating junk food. I will tell you that much. I don't. Because, like, I'll tell you guys this, right? Like, when COVID first started, well, I was kind of eating like trash for years before that, so it's not even a COVID thing. But when COVID first started and, like, things were just kind of falling apart, man, I was just eating like shit, man. It was so bad. It was so fucking bad. And so, like, part of it also just affects your mood. It just affects your mental state. And I don't know, like, it was bad, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. But, you know, sometimes late at night, you know, you're shooting the shit. You just want to, you know, you just want to eat something. You want to feel good. And, you know, that, I think part of it is, like, that need to feel good is something that everyone has. You cannot belly flop off a double jump, okay? There you go. And it's not even inherently like a bad thing either. But sometimes you're just late at night, you just want to have something nice, something sweet, something fun, something tasty, maybe like a pizza, or, you know, something else, like, you know, like the Patrick meme, where it's like a pizza, some chicken, some roast beef, you know, and just, it's about, you just have to have the discipline to fight that urge, man. I don't know. Everyone finds it in a different way, so I can't sit here and really give you any advice on it, but, you know, it's just, I wasn't really in a good place mentally, etc., etc. Oh my god, that scared me. Discover a death route. Well, fuck if I remember this. Yeah, no worries, Devin. You have a good one. Damn, it's already 11? Here I was just messing about. Just sticking around on Crash. Okay. Hello, Erna. No, he did the fucking bounce, man. I should have gone past him. I don't know why I stopped to fight him. Oh my god. Trying to get a cheesy death right before you go back on the death path. Yeah, y'all gotta eat healthier, man. I want what's best for y'all. Don't eat like shit. Trust me, it feels good in the moment. All the bad things in life are easy and fun to do, and they're usually quick. But that's why they're the bad things. All the good things in life are usually the things you don't want to do. They're not fun. Excellent. That's why they're hard to do. Not even on the same level as Crash 1. Not even on the same level as Crash 2. Alright, we're going back, though, for the other gem. There were no boxes on that route, right? I don't think there were. I think we're gonna have to do a plane level, though, which is my least favorite. I fucking hate the plane levels. Can you jump over it? Yes, okay, so fuck that. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, when I was doing this, you know, this was, I mean, funnily enough, I was playing the original release of this around a time in my life that wasn't very great. And so, like, that's what I would do, is I would platinum a lot of PS2 games. So, for example, I was platinuming, what's the game called? Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 was another game I platinumed. And I would just, you know, spend a lot of days grinding and doing shit. Oh, come on, man. That's so stupid. Well, good thing we don't need the death path. Thank you. I'm about to say, hit him. Good lord. It's because you can't move and spin on the grate. Hola, soy German. Is there even like a big New Yorker YouTuber scene? I feel like with the unfortunate passing of Etika, that was like a huge blow to like the East Coast, Northeastern YouTube scene. I'm sure there is, it's just I don't know about it. I don't know about for gaming though. I think we're kind of cooked here in New York. I don't think we have any of that. Etika was probably one of the biggest ones, and he's gone now, sadly. Once again, proving that mental health is no fucking joke, dude. I did too late. I should have done it on the way up. Once you're in a good mind space, you start making better decisions about almost every other aspect of your life, which inherently makes your life better. I just don't like watching Spanish-speaking YouTubers. I mean, to be fair, like, I didn't watch a lot of the big playthroughers. You know, that's the crazy part. I never watched, like, a lot of playthroughers. You know, speaking of, you know, things you just don't watch. I never watched, like, a lot of the playthroughs that people consider to be, like, the grandfathers of it. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a PewDiePie playthrough. I'm just vaguely aware of Chugga Conroy and his Pikmin playthrough, because how could you not, you know? Damn! Okay, not reading that. You know, you hear about some iconic playthroughs all the time, and so like you just know about them. But I didn't watch like almost any of them when I was getting inspired. Man, I don't even think any of them even existed on YouTube. Potentially, I don't want to say that as a matter of fact. I just know they weren't as big as they would become. I cannot hit this. Thank you. Now, I did this the first time, and I can't do it anymore. Excellent. Okay. Very nice. Ugh. Also, I think it was Warlord and someone else were asking me if I play .hack. Well, I was going to, and you're never going to believe this. There's a fucking new Sword Art game coming out. If you can believe it. There's a new Sword Art game, Echoes of Aincrad. That's how I was seeing like all these people talking about like, oh, this must be a new Tales game. Poor Tales fans thinking anything Namco puts out that's even like slightly anime is going to be a new Tales game. And as a Tales fan, I feel sorry for them and myself included, because holy fuck, dude, they have left us out high and dry. They do not give a fuck about any of us, man. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. So there's a new Sword Art game I'll be playing this summer, I guess. I don't know if it's apparently an original game set in the Sword Art universe, like actually in Sword Art. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes. I like Hollow Fragment. That's the next thing I'm doing once I'm done with all this Pokemon bullshit, is I'm gonna go get the platinum for that game after all these years. Because it's been 12 years and I need to just get the fucking platinum for it. I've been at this for way too long to not have it. Been at this way too long. Suga, a possible love interest? All the Sword Art games are harem games, dude. By default. No one else gets any amount of women in the Sword Art games. You get waifu every named female character. Every significant female character. Ironically, I like the Sword Art games for their story more than the actual show. And I always thought that was so funny. It's like the games just have better plot lines and better everything. Oh, I tried to drop. I was being cheeky there. I knew I shouldn't have done that. And all the characters are introduced at once, so it's not just waifu of the fucking week. Or waifu of the season. Which is definitely one of the weirdest things that they have. I think Road Crash is like a weird exit, right? I did not get the boost. There's like a sign, I think, somewhere that's like an alien sign. And you drive under it and it takes you to like a warp. That's like one of the few warps in this game that you actually kind of have to just know about. Excellent. That was it. That was it right there. Okay. Go back. Actually, let's save while we're at it. It's not in this menu. It's here. Hello, Ash. I guess maybe I'll do that Sword Art marathon at some point. A lot of games in there, but I have to finish Hollow Fragment. It's been delayed for like 10 years at this point. No fucking joke. I've put it off for 10 straight years. Excellent. Well, let's hit the sign. There you go. UFO crossing, 1.77%. Discover the secret exit in Road Crash. So this leads us to a unique level with Coco. And no one said you had to be quick. No, I got pushed by the island. Damn. I tried to get him to play. He refused. I'm not spending $70. Dude, for everyone in the chat, I hope you understand. I just spent like $3,000 on my fucking computer. I'm not gonna buy random games. I'm only gonna buy the bare essentials for this year and nothing else. Like actual bare essentials for the channel. Things I actually definitely plan to play. And not like Pokemon Animal Crossing Game of the Week on a game key card of all fucking things. Maybe we shouldn't have hit that yet. That might not have been particularly smart. How do you like the position on your vertebrae in right now? Well, I would love to go to like a chiropractor, just have someone do the ring dinger on my spine. That would be kind of nice. Damn, I tried. What? Oh, I fucked that up. Can we skip this, please? Yeah, if it goes on sale for like some reasonable amount of money, I'll play it, but I'm not gonna pay 70. That's not happening. Like, at least when I bought ZA, like, that's way more than $70 fucking worth of content. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, look how many video parts I've been able to get off of ZA alone. We're already over 100 hours of fucking ZA. Oh my god. Do you see that shit? That's funny. Yeah, I should not have hit that checkmark box so early. Because I have to do a whole bunch of stuff, and you know there's a lot. So you probably do all the easy ones first, just to get them out the way, and then you hit a box, and then you do all the hard ones. Ideally before you... So there's one right there. Okay. You know what? Let's save this. There's got to be some other easy ones we could do. I mean, I sure hope it's free. All right, nice. No more nitro. Plus, I want to put even more shit in this computer, so... I mean, Narg already knows, like, when you have a computer, man, you gotta go big or go home. So that's one of the things I have to do way more of, is I have to put more shit in the computer. And I'm already gonna be spending thousands of dollars. So, you know, it's just gotta be worth it, that's all. Box. Oh, you have to turn. I don't think you could outspeed that. I came to this level to lose lives, okay? What do you want me to say? Yeah, Viv, you're better off asking Quoven. I did not even see this dude. Holy shit. I'd vote for Quoven. Yeah, if he was doing it, Quoven probably wouldn't. Good cooling and being conscious of launch will get you farther than it. Well, no, it's not even like the board. I'm talking like storage. So I can put all the YouTube stuff I need. I don't have to use externals. Like you hear how I had to plug shit in, you know, before I even started or before I started streaming or as I started the stream. Yeah, if I'm going to put like maybe one more hard drive into it. And remember, all this shit's expensive right now. So a lot of this is like kind of just up in the air planning. It's like, okay, well, maybe I'll get to do it. Who the fuck knows? I mean, I could go balls to the wall, go all the way, and just get the extra memory sticks. It's not like it's completely impossible to get. It's just expensive. It's way higher and way more costly than it would have been just a couple months ago. I could do it. I won't do it now. I'm gonna, you know, consolidate a little bit before I do that. But, you know, in a couple months, that is something I could do. It'll be incredibly stupid, but, you know, why not? We're missing 7. Where are they? Oh, are they over here? Is it raining right now in New York? Two boxes. Oh, here they are. Where the hell is the exit? Maybe the exit only appears once you break all the boxes. Yeah, there's no crystal in this level. What the fuck? Where's the way out? I actually genuinely don't know. Where's the way out of here? Oh, is it back at the entrance, I think? Let's see. I think the whole level is like a race to break every box and then come back to the start. Yeah, it's over here. Very nice. I think once you start playing the level, you can't do the time trial. Ugh. Haha! Hot cocoa. Even though you can't access it from here, you have to go underground. That's why I like the time twister a little bit more. I know every Crash game does it differently. Crash 4 is more like Crash 1. Ah, man, I fucking hate these levels, man. The racing levels are so... there are a lot of awful things. How do you do the boost? Well, I'm gonna have to learn. At some point. There's like 4 of these levels in the game or some shit, man, and they are obnoxious. Dude, I got bullied by this guy. Man, I fucking hate this level. And they really... I remember now. I remember saying, I wish you could just retry faster than leaving the level and having to enter it, because otherwise you can't die in those levels. You have to race until either everyone crosses the finish line or you yourself cross it. It's just not great. Damn. Well, on the bright side, you don't lose that much speed for bonking. I don't think. Dude, what in the fuck is that turn? Let's just try to get the box gem. Damn! Can you even turn around and go backwards? No. Dude, oh, I hate this fucking level, dude. All the racing levels and then the stupid shooting levels, man. I can't stand them. Maybe I should just try to win first. I don't know, man. What? How did I not pick those Wumpa up? That was really weird. Yeah, I don't remember them making it that obvious in the original either. I hit all of them, right? Man, that should be a complete freebie. Dude, he carried me. Like, do you even ever see this shit in the fucking Crash playthrough? He literally dragged my butt. Oh, forget it. I'm just gonna lose intentionally to fucking... Not this, but just so I can never have to do that again. That's stupid. Oh my god, that's the finish? I didn't do either. Wow. Brutal. That is such a brutal level, man. You have to do like some crazy turn setups or you don't do it right. Fucking hell, dude. Oh my lord, this level is a trip. I don't even know how you're supposed to get the brakes on that. Fuck, I have fallen for that before in the past. Alright, well, let's see if I screwed myself. Can I at least get the gem? Thank you. Okay, that's good enough. Let's actually win. It's gonna kick me out the level, though, but whatever. At least I got the gem. Oh, yes. Alright, somehow I have to race well enough to fucking win. Accelerate just before the green light. How just before? Oh, there you go. I figured it out. It's not like Mario Kart where you have to, like, carefully calculate the super seconds beforehand. fuck? Narg is adventurous. I just never smoke. I know Cuban cigars are like a whole meme thing. I shouldn't say meme. That's definitely not the right word. But I just don't smoke. Personal reasons, health reasons. What I should say is health, health reasons aside, I just don't smoke. Also, I just never liked the smell. I've been around a lot of smokers in my life. Not a ton, but a fair amount. I don't like the appeal. He bumped me, dude. This game is so stupid. If I'm speed boosting, why am I not able to fucking bump him and push him? Like, why do they get to be super bumper cars and I can't be super bumper cars? So far, if Cortex just hired a bunch of racers, I mean, he'd basically win. The fuck am I supposed to do about him, dude? These guys are crazy. I'm the only dude that shows up to a go-kart rally on a motorcycle. Gets bullied around. Oh my fucking lord. And they don't let you quit when you're in the fucking hole either, which is annoying as shit. Oh. Thank you. It's okay. I just, any smoking is not good. I don't think like that. I just wouldn't be a fan. Hey, at least I'm honest. Just let you know right now, I wouldn't pleasantly burn or whatever. Nope. I like how getting the all box gym is almost completely at odds with completing the level normally. Like, I'm sure you could do both, but you probably have to drive so well it's not even funny. I'm not doing that. There you go, getting pushed. Yeah, effectively this level is just a glorified time trial, but, you know. No, God damn it. I mean, dude, that's just like a class thing, or a classy thing for you. For me, I just don't do it. Inhale or not. Just even, like, if I wanted something, it would be incense, I guess. I'm not gonna win, by the way, because I keep rear-ending this asshole. And completing this level properly is just insane. Do you pray to heal? You're such a dick. I wish that we lived in a universe where crystals actually did some crazy shit. That would be the most Final Fantasy shit ever. Nope, not in this reality. He really said Pacholi or whatever. I can't. That's right. You either have to have smoke all over the place, discoloring your walls and making everything around you smell, or you have to be like, I don't even know, an SSRI core praying to crystals and shit. That's it. Those are the two options in life. You know, for a society that complains a lot about toxic masculinity, that's it right there. And homie isn't even in America. How the fuck? I don't even know how you're supposed to do that, I'm gonna be honest. That turn is just a free time loss. I got it. I even need the super special start. Yeah. Okay. Double header. We have another medieval level? This has to be the last one in the game. We haven't even gotten to the first air level.
Crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back,
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
Oh yeah, the ogres. This is like the fucking Warcraft dudes. I have something in my eye too. Perfect timing. It's not like I was using that or anything. Fuck. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. I know at least Narg and Viff are in the chat. If someone genuinely betrays you for their own personal interest, but they come back to you humbly, do you think that you should forgive them? And let's get some like not Resident Evil. Let's get some like Grand Theft Auto 4 story analysis. Do you think that you should forgive them? By the way, can't do this anymore. Because I lean towards no. Yeah, disloyalty is not one of them, yeah. I could forgive genuine mistakes. That makes sense. I kind of knew what Narg was going to say, but I figure like I have to ask him just in case anyway. Not in case I'm wrong, just, you know, might as well let him speak. Let him say what he's going to say. I forget this. Does the slide set off TNT in 2? I feel like I was able to do that. I guess it does, and I just don't remember. They might not have had TNT on the ground like that. Might one of the most distasteful a man can debase himself with, yeah. This is not about this is not even necessarily about a woman, dude. It's just in general. I didn't mean to do that. It's cooked. I can't do it. I like how Narg is like, yes, it would be a terrible thing, and then Viff implies that, hey, well, what about if they're a hot woman? Oh yeah, sure, totally, dude. Rock on, what is it? Rock out with your cock out, dude. Absolutely. I know I could get the most unbiased opinions in my chat. See, this is a question for Devin, if Devin was still around. Dude, that's not... Whatever, just die. I swear I could do this. I just haven't done it correctly. Maybe I have to jump from further back. I don't know. Because I have to get over it without triggering the TNT. Is it like the one meme where the guy's on the one side of the bus looking at the cliff and his seat sucks, but the other guy's looking out on, you know, looking out over the, like, the big horizon? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I swear to god this is not that hard. It's possible I came back with the bazooka and did this, though. That's the other thing. I might have come back with the bazooka. You could just shoot it. I won't lie. The bazooka definitely trivializes a lot about Crash 3. Having a safe way to fight and defeat enemies and break boxes from long range is so fucking free. Dude, I double jump, man. Whatever. Oh, when you put it like that, I mean, that's, I just think, without making about, like, attractive women or not, I was thinking, what the fuck? Do you see this shit? Thank you. Just something to think about. I don't know. It was something I was considering. And then I said, you know what? I don't know, man. Like, I don't understand this, man. Narg, can you, like, give me, not an itemized, but, like, a general list of all your valuable curios and baubles? I'm just curious. I know you have your anime figs, your games, your computers, your anthropology and archaeological things. Can I jump from the other box? Here? No. I did it. It really was just that simple, by the way. I was on the right track, I just failed it the first time I did it. There, that's it. My relics, I found out-of-print books on niche topics. 19th century hand tools, my figures, old bills and coins. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that. Are they like... They're definitely not American, right? They're like Guatemalan pesos? What do you guys use? That is like one of the most like boyhood things to have, is like either an insect collection or a rock collection. Because when I was a kid, I had a rock collection of like really cool looking rocks. Kind of forgot about that after all these years, man. Damn. No! Oh my god. Oh my god, I fell for it. Why am I able to do it right there perfectly? You break, beautiful, done. Oh, they are American coins. Damn. Okay, bro's got the hookup. Very nice. Entropy.
Too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it.
Does he give the bazooka or the super spin? He's winded. Wonder why his thing is tuning forks. Viv, did you ever play Warped? Probably, right? Got him. Here we go, we get the infinite spin. Death tornado, so we could glide as well. You just press X. Or square, depending on what console you're on.
You insignificant morons! By defeating Entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Maybe y'all shouldn't have put him here like that. Uh-oh, we may destroy the world now that Entropy's not around. Okay. Sphinxinator. Alright, well, it's gonna be an engine level. Beetle Streakin', welcome. Hello. My old books are in English. Very nice. Okay, cool. Yes, here's one of the few levels where they do this. So what you have to do is you have to do a super spin all the way across. I don't even think I could really do this, man. Might be a little bit easier on this version. Very nice. So naturally, I do it on the first attempt. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, see, this is the power that I'm used to. So like, when I spin in other Crash games, it feels so wrong. It feels weird. Look how much it extends your hurt box. Alright, there you go. Got all the boxes. You know, we should play that game Devin was talking about, that Sphinx game. An Egypt-themed platformer sounds fucking cool, man. There you go, let it come forward. Very nice. Damn, I fucking knew it. That's the bait. Oh, you get killed by the spikes instantly. I thought they had to fully extend for you to die to them. Never mind. Oh, fuck. Okay. I shouldn't have hit that box. That was a mistake. Fucking hell. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that should be it. There's no second box over here. Nope, already busted him. What was run again? I think it's gonna be RT. You can walk past him, yeah, okay. Boy, I gambled a lot on that one for no reason. Very peculiar hitboxing on that. Oh, this is the hardest thing in the level, because you can't really control yourself once you start sliding. Okay, we did it. Okay, I didn't know if we'll blow this up. Very nice. Extra life. We love to see it. Here on the channel, we love extra lives. Should have given myself like a generic gamer name, like Extra Life Gaming or something. Welcome to Extra Life Gaming, guys. What? Oh my god, I was perfectly under it. You can fly now? Yes. I did it. It's not that hard, it's just annoying. Look how cool this is, man. I remember playing this game as a kid, and even though I loved Spyro way more, I had to give it to Crash, man. Crash is some weird shit. But part of that weirdness is what makes it fun, you know? Got it. Oh, is it on 4 over here? There you go. It won't blow up this one. We have to belly flop it. Very nice. Perfect. I don't know, man. You just don't bleed lives as much in Warped. I mean, Warped is also easy until you get to like the final couple of challenges. Okay. Ah, my head. Ugh. Very nice. Where's Anka? Who the fuck is Anka? Where's the Seeker one? I have no idea. Oh no, I hate Bye Bye Blimps. Good lord. And then it's another Coco level with Tell No Tales. Let's do Future Frenzy. I'll save this for the next stream in a week. Then the other one's gone tomorrow. It's like here today, gone tomorrow. Do I even Animal Crossing? Not really, no. I'm assuming it's like the Sphinx cat. I kind of remember that being a creature in Animal Crossing. Oop, that was close. What's funny is that Crash 4 kind of does the same thing this game does. It does multiverse, but it basically is like, oh, what if there's just a bunch? It's kind of really just this game with a lot more different types of levels. I think a platformer that goes through time is such a good idea. And like each different time period, you have like different platforming. Someone's definitely made a platformer like that. I just don't know about it. By the way, working mirrors in a Crash Bandicoot game of all things. Nice. Nope. Very interesting how many levels Spyro and Crash kind of share in common. I know it's platformers, you know, but whatever. It's one of those things. You know, now they're like really experimenting with giving Crash like different power-ups and shit. And I will always be if you could double jump, fuck you. I will always be a huge fan of that in platformers. That's like one of my favorite things, is like you get a power and then the whole way you interface with the world changes. I pressed it. Oh my god. Didn't you used to hit the ground with a thud? Did they remove that? Are they censoring Crash Bandicoot? This is a series that used to have dioramas. Like that was literally the joke, is all the different ways you could kill Crash in like one of the games. Might have been like that racing game on the PS Vita or the PSP or some shit. Whatever. Good lord, that was close. What? Where were they? There must have been a secret path. It's not like I missed one or two. I missed like, what was that, 40? Almost? What's the last one? Two-waiter! Remember, it's a kid's game, though.
Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter, So back off or be deleted.
Okay. Tomb Waiter. Followed up by the Narg version of the level, Womb Raider, of course. Oh damn! Okay, I thought I was gonna hit that. Tomb Raider wasn't a Sony exclusive. No, it's on PC. Damn, it did not blow that up. Very nice. I'm telling you, the time trials for this are going to be so funny, man. Okay. What is this, the bonus round in the original playthrough? Oh, by the way, I did it wrong. You could actually shoot that with the bazooka, by the way. If you have the bazooka, you could shoot it even after you hit that, I believe. Is this the bonus round where I had to jump over the nitrous? I should find that clip, because I clipped it, because that shit should not happen. Sometimes Crash just has really glitchy stuff happen in his games. I'm not gonna imagine whatever you read, or whatever you wrote. I will not. Oh, you can still do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Very nice. I don't think I've ever really watched the X-Files. I probably like it. I know my cousin likes it. Okay, goodbye. Thanks. How's he even breathe? I guess he's undead. It doesn't matter, does it? Well, that was spooky. How did I even get the death path? That's because Narg likes asking weird shit. Oh, get the fuck. Is this possible? Yes. You just have to leave when it starts to unflood. Bonus deaths don't count. I feel like I died on the base level. I guess not. I could be wrong. I wish it didn't exit the level though, because I wanted to. I did all that stuff with the boxes for nothing now. I actually have to beat the level normally again. Might as well save. I mean, we are out of time. Should we just save it for next time so that way I'm not just doing 2 Coco levels back to back? I feel like that's probably better. Yeah, we'll save it. It's no biggie. Alright. I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks Narg, thanks Devin, thanks Ash. Go to the outro. What's wrong with Coco levels? They're all vehicle levels. I don't like them. That's what's wrong with them. Every Coco level is either the auto-scroller with the tiger, the water jet, and then we have the blimp level with Crash, which I'm not a fan of either. That's what's wrong with it. It's nothing crazy, it's just not as fun. It's not even a driving level, dude. Not like the Crash driving levels are any better. In any event, thanks Narg, thanks Viv, thanks Beetle Streakin', thanks Devin, thanks Ash, thanks Warlord, thanks Haruna. Only using a checkpoint makes it disappear? Okay, I did not know that. Good to know. And then we also had a follow on Twitch. Let me thank that as well. Moving up in the world, thank you to Mia the Creator 200, much appreciated. All right, folks, I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow for something. I'm not really even sure what. We could finish this game, but I think I'll just save it for Thursday. It's only like a 2-hour time slot anyway, which kind of makes more sense for Crash. So, all right.